Hi, it's Tony Chapman. Building a brand today is complex. It's like playing a three-dimensional chess game. First, you have to understand your customer's head, heart, and hands, how they're thinking, how they're feeling, and how they're acting. And you have to meet them where they are and help them get to where they want to go. Second thing you have to factor in is your competitive realities. It's no longer just your direct competitors. It's all these emerging digital forward disruptors that are trying to reduce friction and rewrite the rules of the game. And finally, you have to deal with your internal factors. You have to move a lot of things in motion: legal, product development, marketing. And this is why I'm so impressed by what RBC's done with Go Smart. It has really nailed all three dimensions. First, let's take a look at the ad.
Decisions come in two flavors: smart and the kind you pretend you never made. Introducing investing with GoSmart. Smart. Introducing your girlfriend's dad to your hidden talent. Not smart. Opening your GoSmart account to start trading in minutes. Smart. Making it rain with $10. Not smart. Commission-free trading. Smart. Impressing your friends with an epic post. Not smart. Making money poolside. Smart. Taking a catnap poolside, not smart. Investing for your future with just $10? Smart. Getting a tattoo without checking the spelling? Oof, not smart. Smart. Not smart. Smart? Nah. Creating, pausing, and resuming recurring investments? Smart. Meet GoSmart. Start investing in minutes with as little as $10 with GoSmart. New from RBC Direct Investing.
Joining me now is Dimitri Busevs, President, RBC Direct Investing, a Senior VP at RBC. Dimitri, welcome. Welcome to the unveiling of this great new campaign.
Thank you, Tony. Pleasure to be here.
I said in my opening that today, to build a brand, it's really a three-dimensional chess game. You have to really understand where your customer is and where they're heading and help them get there. You have to factor in competitive realities, and not just your direct competitors, but these sort of digital forward, trying to reduce friction and rewrite the rules of the game. And then obviously the realities of when you're a big bank like RBC is having everything move at once: product development, marketing, and legal. You've managed to pull that off and really deal in all three dimensions. How did that all come about, and what are you most excited about?
Listen, great question and a great way to frame it up. I think you nailed it. You know, when the organization is large, complexity is high, you have to flex a very special set of muscles. We oftentimes speak to it as navigating extreme complexity with precision and grace. So that's the craft really. And then I think, in terms of the marketing outcomes and the brand opportunity that you alluded to, it's really about product and marketing working together much, much tighter. So you're moving away from campaign-based engagements and you're co-creating the go-to-market. And I feel like that's what we ended up doing here really, really well.
And I feel with this campaign with Go Smart, you really identified some pain points and addressed them in terms of how easy is to invest. What gave you that insight?
We've operated this business historically as a one size fits all capability. And what we saw is that investors are coming to it very differently. Today, that engagement point has shifted much earlier. And so we see a young consumer, oftentimes in their early 20s, if not sooner than that, trying to navigate this landscape, trying to figure out which way to go. And so this is where we wanted to create the best way to get started. Sort of that was our North Star and our laser focus. We wanted something that gets you from contemplating investing to becoming an investor in 3 minutes or less. And that's how Go Smart, our new product proposition, came to be. And that's really what it does. It takes you from, thinking about investing to becoming an investor within our existing mobile banking app, which just elevates the convenience factor.
That's what I really thought was amazing, this sort of arm's reach of desire, because I would say that traditionally RBC has led with one of their great strengths is their branch network. But what you really felt with Go Smart, that is to literally, as you say, within 3 minutes or less, I'm investing.
You got it. And we think that advice, whether it's delivered in branch or, virtually, is still highly relevant. It's just we feel that the sequencing of these platforms is now changing. So because clients are coming to investing sooner, emphasizing recurring contributions. We're emphasizing good habits. And we're saying you can do that with $5 or $10, whatever you want. If that's what you want to set aside weekly, there are no pricing hurdles. There are no convenience hurdles in the way. And, if there is a subset of these clients that wants to eventually talk to someone, we will have those propositions available for them as well.
It reminds me somewhat of the running room strategy where I don't go in to buy fleece. I start with walking around the block, and by 6 months later, I'm running a 5K.
That's a brilliant analogy. That's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to give you that confident first step, and we're trying to help you feel like you can succeed. That's really the idea.
Dimitri, my three takeaways is number one, you really zeroed in on a great insight is that first step. A lot of people think about it, they feel they should do it, but it's just actioning that. And I think what you've done with that 3 minutes or less, embedding it on a mobile app, really does address how easy it is. Second thing is barriers, friction. The other friction is I'm not worthy of walking into an RBC or investing. I've only got $10 a week. And to
Right.
institutionalize that as a psychology and a discipline at an early age, to me is remarkable. But the third and the most important point that you made is that, of course, it's business. You're in the business of investing money. But more importantly, I think it is taking some of the in out of the insecurity and the on out of the uncertainty that we're facing nowadays by saying that by taking a step forward, you're moving in the right direction. And I think to me, that is the smartest thing about Go Smart. Frictionless, first step, start them on a journey and celebrate and help them get to where they need, want, deserve to go. So, for all of that and more, I'm really excited about what you've done with Go Smart and looking forward to seeing how many Canadians take advantage of how easy it is now to make that important first step in investing.
We're booking accounts by the thousands. We share that excitement. I think you captured it really, really well. In addition to managing complexity with precision and grace, we also talk about trim tabs, very small changes that have very high impact. And that's what I think we're unlocking here. Over time, this is going to build and this is going to be really, really impactful.
My bet is one of the proudest things in your career looking back many years from now, because you're a very young man, will be the fact that you helped a lot of Canadians take that first step. So good on you.
I certainly hope so, Tony. Well, thank you for inspiring us.